Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So before we dive into the microstructures, just wanted to start by taking a look at the daily time frame. We don't do that very often, not much changed, but it's worth doing it from time to time. Just wanted to share with you again that we are looking at when we look at the bigger picture, we are here in this region where the price reacted to this line that I highlighted as ideally holds here. And we are holding above the trend line still. So the trend line and Fibonacci support area for this white wave 4 that we have on the chart, this wave 4 that started in March, well, that both of them held, right? So they provided some support and we could now have started the fifth wave to the upside. It would be an ABC structure, this wave 5, because the third wave is an ABC and the wave 1 as well. So we have an ABC structure in wave 5 there, and this is overall a pattern that looks quite weak overall. Okay, many problems with this chart that I discussed before. Biggest one is that this is a diagonal pattern at best, and I don't like the proportions of it. And one main issue is that the fifth wave would have to be extended to really get to an all-time high. So all of that is problematic. So it gives me little confidence about this chart, right? But still, we're holding support, so we're still watching for higher. I can only highlight that I'm a bit worried, but for now we're still holding support. Important is that if we form another low, there is still one more support level to test here at 1800, 1790, which is still acceptable for a wave 4 in a diagonal, even though it's quite deep. But what we often get is an overlap between waves 1 and 4 in diagonal patterns. So it would not be unusual if that happens, but it would just mean that the wave 5 has to be even longer to take us to a new all-time high. So from that point of view, ideally the low is in, but we need that evidence on the smaller time frames. We need those setups and structures to work with on the smaller time frames that would confirm that this is actually this is actually unfolding, right? I'm skeptical about it. There are many ways how this can be interpreted. So, it's a big mess. Okay, so the problem is the rally from the 5th of August low is only corrective at the moment. So might easily give us one more low before we go higher. But all those relevant levels are mentioned on the smaller time frame. So looking at the smaller time frame chart, then the yellow scenario here on the 1 hour chart still allows for a larger wave 4. Okay, so what we have on the chart is the idea that we might have started this fifth wave down from the B wave high in July. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we could be in wave 5, which is an ABC structure, A, B, C, and that could take us down to 1800. I did put it out in a members update yesterday that, okay, if we break above those previous highs, break above resistance, break above the recent high, then while it could be following the bullish pathway, all it means that it might just form a larger wave B. I mean, that's possible. So it's tricky. And it would, or more like it would just be a WXY structure then, and it would form the Bitcoin structure. And yeah, essentially what I want to say is, as long as this is a 3-wave move, it can easily be a correction and break down again. For now, the momentum is still up. So my approach here is to say, be on high alert, this could break down. It might not do from here. It's done what it needs to do. The wave count to the upside from this September low is complete technically. So I've got my 5-wave move in wave C of B, but there is no clear confirmation yet for a top. So I said yesterday, we have to be on high alert that this here could now start to break down because we've maxed out resistance. So I'm watching for signals that we have topped, like a 1-2 setup to the downside. There's nothing that I find particularly clear about this. This could be a micro 5-wave move down, but looks more like 3 waves. But at the same time, I'm watching for signals that could go higher, and because it hasn't broken upside momentum. So what we wanted is, from down here, a rally from support into resistance. And now it's time to recalibrate, zoom out, just wait to see what happens. Because if we break above the pivot, then it will most likely be a different structure. Yeah, could follow the white count. It could do. Which would be a good confirmation that we've actually bottomed, but we need the 5 waves completed, and there's a long way to go still. Or it just might form a larger B wave, so the B wave might shift here. It would be a different structure, but it would just be a larger B wave. It wouldn't be part of this wave 5 to the downside. It would simply be a larger WXY structure. I might have to change that in the coming days. For now, I think it's important to just watch for possible downside signals. I can tell you they're not showing up. And until we break below that last swing low, this wave 4 low here at 2,530, this can still extend higher. I just don't have a clear upside continuation count at the moment. It's technically full, so the next larger pullback should tell us much more, because it is possible that, for example, if this is the white count, we're doing this A, B, C. Okay, so I take out that support area down there, tidy it up a little bit. And this would be, if we see the price give us a pullback in this white B wave there, then I will add a support area. Okay, and if we break that, that would be further confirmation that we're heading down to 1790. I did mention that in a Bitcoin video as well. On the daily chart, I added a support area on the Bitcoin chart as well, which could be another opportunity should the price give us a pullback. That's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.